What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we have another cool one for you. Another G.I. Joe versus Cobra line. Dusty, all the way from 2001. Let's bring this guy in. This is a gorgeous carded figure set, and this is one that could have actually been put on and in a box. That's how cool this figure was. I saw this picked this setup from Walmart back in 2001. And I absolutely love this guy. The weapons, everything, once again, you're talking about the futuristic, oversized weapons, the bold colors. Really cool. And here you got the missile launcher, really fires. So just another beautiful set. Beautiful head sculpt. As you can see, my Dusty is minty fresh. These rubber bands are still in place around his neck area. You guys know how I feel about those rubber bands. This set was a little different because you could kind of do a little different things with this guy. There's his the G.I. Joe logo on the leg part of his pants. This bazooka or missile launcher that he has here. Here's his here's the projectile. Spring activated loaded weapon. This set was made for the younger demographic. It was not made for collectors. It was not meant to be kept on its card for 17 years. But guys, you know me. We're here to protect and preserve the historical value and legacy of G.I. Joe in all facets. And that's what we're doing here. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to the fun. Welcome to the action. Welcome to the family. This is the M.I.B. Master Museum channel. And we are a museum. And the key word is museum. We're here showing off our Dusty figure all the way from 2001. It's got the gung-ho grip hands. So this figure, you got a lot with this figure. Let's see. Get you in. He's got his boots on. The boots really blend in with his pants. They're black, so. And he came with a spare set of shorts. You could, like I said, you could change this guy out. Here's his glasses with his comm link on there. Beautiful helmet. This is a really super cool helmet. And we've seen this helmet. We've seen this helmet before. You know, in other sets. So this is Hasbro once again, cutting cost, you know, keeping costs low by reusing and rehashing, you know, old equipment, old accessories. But it's such a really cool helmet. I really love this helmet. It's got his light fixture here on the front there. It's sealed in there pretty good. It's not going anywhere. Let's turn this guy around. Get you a blown out shot here of the back of the box. As you can see, you can change him out. Beautifully done. This is more those old Action Man lines that came out in the mid-90s. That's kind of reminiscent of this figure right here. Or I should say this figure is reminiscent of those figures. And here's instructions on how to assemble your rocket launcher. Some backstory here on Dusty and a G.I. Joe. Here's his Dusty's file card. Birthplace, Las Vegas, Nevada. Here's some more awesome sets that you could buy. I believe we've done reviews on all of these guys. Here's the night mode that he's in. Dusty's in night mode. Then what mode would this be? Here's his equipment list. These figures has never lost their charm or their collectability. You can still find this guy. You can find anything. We as collectors know that. You know, you want something bad enough, you can find it. Somebody's willing to part ways with it. It's all a matter of what you're willing to pay for some of these guys. You know, these guys are, especially in this condition, this is C10 museum quality. I've had this particular figure set, in our museum for 17 years. And one of the selling points about this figure that made me want to pick it up off the toy store shelf had nothing to do with the figure itself. The figure itself was really cool. I love the figure. It was this massive gun, pistol, gun, whatever you want to call this. It looked phenomenal. Let's get close enough. It's even got the grip on there. It was this guy said, wow, that is such a really cool pistol or gun, or whatever you want to call this. Like I said, this was one of the major selling points. And you'd be surprised as collectors what piques our interest. And that was, we've seen it all. And here's the knife. It's equally as large, but it was this pistol that really did it for me. I said, that is a really cool pistol, and it looks fantastic. And like I said, Hasbro just did a great job with a lot of these figures. This figure didn't cost a lot back then. I believe I might have paid, oh my goodness, maybe $19, $20 after tax or something for this figure. I don't think you can get this figure for $20 now, but I wouldn't go any higher than $40 or $50 for this figure. That's just me. I think that's about right. Let's bring him back in one last time. He's on the muscle body, articulated body from that time period. You can see he's got his logo tattooed on his shoulder there. And we've done a review on Dusty and his mountain bike figure set. So we have a lot of Dustys in our museum collection as well. But we wanted to get this one out because I thought this was such just a really cool figure set. And not one that you hear a lot about. That was another thing that, looking back over it now, over 17 years, I see that, there's just a lot of these figures are forgotten to some degree or another. And I get a lot of comments on my videos about some of these figures like, well, I never knew that guy existed. I never knew about that figure. And that's really cool to hear, that we could kind of bring some of these older figures that weren't as popular back to the forefront, so collectors and viewers and subscribers can, see these guys up close and personal. And this Dusty figure set is a really a true example of that. I would always tell you, if you're gonna go out and you want to purchase this guy, you want to start the process of hunting down this guy to find him. Coswell Collectibles is, to me, the #1 toy site, online toy site, because they sell everything, absolutely everything. And I would always start there first. Art, the owner, is a really cool guy, and he himself is a collector. So they take a lot of pride, in their products and their service, and it shows. I spoke to Art a couple of days ago, and I was making some purchases from Coswell Collectibles. So just a good team of people out there at Coswell Collectibles, and definitely they come highly recommended if you want to try to hunt down and start searching for this Dusty figure. I would start there first, and then I would go eBay and then Amazon, in that order. Guys, we got some more fun coming for you. Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. You know the routine, guys. God bless. And keep collecting.